So Sarah Palin was punked by Sacha Baron Cohen for a new show that he's doing. So she went on Facebook and she lost it. Here's what she said. Yup, we were duped. You got me, Sasha. Feel better now? I join a long list of American public personalities who have fallen victim to the evil, exploitative, sick humor of the British comedian Sacha Baron Cohen, enabled and sponsored by CBS Showtime. This legit opportunity to honor American vets and contribute to a legit Showtime historical documentary was requested of me via a speakers bureau. For my interview, my daughter and I were asked to travel across the country where Cohen, I presume, had heavily disguised himself as a disabled U.S. veteran, fake wheelchair and all. Out of respect for what I was led to believe would be a thoughtful discussion with someone who had served in uniform, I sat through a long interview full of Hollywoodisms, disrespect, and sarcasm. But finally had enough and literally, physically removed my mic and walked out, much to Cohen's chagrin. The disrespect of our U.S. military and middle-class Americans via Cohen's foreign commentaries under the guise of interview questions was perverse. Here is my challenge, shallow Sasha boy. Go ahead, air the footage. Experience tells us it will be heavily edited. Not pretty and intended to humiliate. The challenge is to Cohen, CBS, and Showtime. Donate all proceeds to a charitable group that actually respects and supports American vets. Mock politicians and innocent public personalities all you want, if that'll let you sleep at night. But how dare you mock those who have fought and served our country? Truly sick. And as an aside, for further insight into the wealthy corporate enablers of this kind of joke, I'll add that after great cost on our part in time and resources to contribute to their documentary, the Cohen CBS Showtime production team purposefully dropped my daughter and me off at the wrong Washington, D.C. airport after the fake interview, knowing we'd miss all flights back home to Alaska. After refusing to take our calls to help get us out of the bind, they'd put us in for 3 days. I wrote this off as yet another example of the sick nature that is media/entertainment today. Feel good and manly about your MO, Sasha? By the way, my daughter thinks you're a piece of shit, Sasha. Every honorable American vet should feel the same. Sarah Palin. Breathe, relax, breathe. I have no idea if the thing she's saying about the airport is true or not. If that is true, yes, perhaps they went a little too far. Again, I have no idea if that's true or not, so let me just be clear. But if it is true, don't do that. That's fucked up. But outside of that, God, you're such a snowflake. Whatever. Get over it. So there was a joke. You fell for a joke. You got punked. Be an adult. Take it on the chin. Ha ha, they got us. Our bad. Instead, you go on this long diatribe. How dare you insult the veterans? Play the bugle music. Yes, the veterans. Yes. It's like, you guys have your sacred cows too. They love to, whenever there's left-wing outrage, they love to scoff at it and say, you're a snowflake, get over it, go run to your safe space. What do you need, a trigger warning, you little bitch? But then when it's one of their sacred cows, they melt down. Look at this. This is Snowflakeism 101. So listen, everybody, relax. Calm down, breathe. So what, you got punked. I mean, this is what this guy's known for. What do you think? You're going to do this moral grandstanding and then all of a sudden, like, everybody's going to be like, oh, she's correct. Sacha Baron Cohen should be fired and never be allowed to do what he does anymore. Like, no, they're not going to fucking do that. Breathe, relax. And reading this reminded me of one of my favorite Sacha Baron Cohen pranks. It's in Bruno, where he met with Ron Paul to do an interview, but he was acting like it was RuPaul and he didn't know the difference. So let me show you that, and then we'll come back.
I'm here with Congressman Ron Paul, who was the 2008 presidential candidate. So tell me, who are you wearing?
Well, I don't even know, because it's pretty conventional and I'm pretty, in that sense, pretty ordinary. But the message is not ordinary.
Oh, wir haben ein Licht verloren. Möchte sie in einen anderen Raum entspannen, wenn wir es reparieren?
Sure. Do you want some champagne?
Oh, I don't care for any, no.
There's no ice bucket, but I know a good place to put it. Yeah, you were great in that. Have you done a lot of television before?
Oh, well, off and on throughout the years. This last year, a tremendous amount.
Sure.
We did a lot of them.
Do you want some strawberries or maybe
I'm-
some
I'm-
oysters?
I'm okay.
I'm gonna light some candles, it's okay. It really loosens you up. Has anyone ever told you look like Enrique Iglesias? Of course not, you're much cuter. Aha! I love music. And dancing. I used to be a dancer. Whoops. Meine Häusen ist gefallen.
All right, get out of here.
What?
All right,
What's going
this
on?
has ended. That guy's queer than the blazes. He took his clothes off. Let's get going. He's queer as crazy. He put a hit on me. He took his clothes off.
I couldn't even stop RuPaul.
Oh, come on. That's hilarious, man. Ron Paul got hashtag Me Too'd. So listen, Sarah, I think Ron Paul had it worse here. So whatever, it happens, And by the way, I'm not saying she can't be upset by it. I'd be pissed. But when you go on Facebook and you do this moral grandstanding, but what about the veterans? So you just relax. It's okay. You're gonna be all right. And I'm sure whatever Sacha Baron Cohen did with you was hilarious.